the Sethians, Yeshua and Sophia. The Sethians are a huge part of Gnostic Christianity, and they connect deeply with both Yeshua, Jesus, and Sophia in mystical ways. Beloved, let's break this down. How the Sethians view Yeshua, Jesus of Nazareth. Unlike mainstream Christianity, the Sethians saw Yeshua not as a savior who came to die for sin, but as a divine messenger bringing hidden knowledge, Gnosis, awakening people from the illusion of this world. They believe Yeshua carried the wisdom as Seth, meaning he came to remind Seth's descendants of their true divine origin and help them return to the realms of higher Programa. In Sethian's text, Yeshua is not just a historical figure. He is an emanation of a higher divine forces, a guide for those trapped in ignorance. Some Sethian text says Christ never actually suffered on the cross. Instead, his physical body was an illusion, and he laughed at those who thought they had killed him, similar to how Sophia's wisdom cannot be destroyed. Beloved, how the Sethians view Sophia. Sophia is a key figure because she represents divine wisdom that fell into darkness. According to their mythology, Sophia wisdom created the demiurge, the false gods of this world. She then became trapped in the lower realms and had to be rescued by the true divine light, the light that you and I seek to emanate. Thereby, in this alignment, we also become Christ. Friends, the Sethians saw themselves as Sophia's children, just like she was trapped in this lower world. They believed they were too. This is why Yeshua's teachings were so important to them. He came to awaken the children of Sophia and guide them home. And so those who made Yeshua's existence a mockery, all that has turned into humiliation, making mockery out of it, at least about 97% of those who has really turned this into a franchise has found themselves in premature death, humiliation, and all sorts of mockery in the social media. People seems to be so oblivious, ignoring how peculiar it is, whereby each and every one of these big names finds themselves in the end a public humiliation, a spectacular of a mockery to this religion. Have you ever sat down and wondered how none of this is coincidence, but rather what will benefit those whom so-called leading the flock? I may not be naming names here, but you know it and I know it, that some will start with all the humility, kindness, compassion, will go about with big revelation, with love, with followers that will teach people the word that's supposed to enrich the soul, and in the end, flop. No question. Haven't you all seen it to be a little bit peculiar? Why don't you all wake up to see that, as the biblical text puts it, if the foundation being destroyed, what can the righteous do? Beloved, when you hear that all has sinned and fall short to the glory of God, how is it then that you, the sinful person, will be able to worship in spirit and in truth? Don't you know that sin makes man coward, and your cowardness is what has been fed on from the very immemorial, and everything that you are doing has led you to this form of mockery, that in the end some are caught with prostitution, where the beginning, the platform was to the glory of the Most High. Some are caught dead in hotel room with drug overdose. Some are being slapped back and forth in a car park, while some are being humiliated broad daylight. Pedophilias, whereby you know it and I know it, that the foundation where they started from was as beautiful as anything. Some are walking away from their family life and following a different woman, whereby they are televising all the good news through the social media platform, owning the most bigger platform in the television world, and yet be walking away and leave the wife and the family to go and be in a sacred place with another woman. Some are covered with tattoos and so-called miracles and walking away, leaving the wife for another woman. Have you not known that these are not coincidence? Just simply because you have left your DNA, your blueprint, and to walk away completely in this mockery that Yeshua did not come to be worshipped, for he said in the book of Thomas, if you see one born of a woman, do not worship. Yet the world was conditioned to bow, submit, and in fear. But how do you worship in spirit and in truth if, beloved, if your worship is based on fear? Worship rooted in fear is not divine. It is controlled. True Gnosis calls us not to bow down, but to rise up in alignment, to awaken the divine spark within. Who are the Sethians? We are the divine spark, beloved, directly connected to the source. We do not live in low vibration of fear, guilt, and submission. We rise beyond the illusion of those who would keep us bound. We break the walls that have boxed us in. The Sethians, the power is in the eye, is in the fingertip, the blueprint. Beloved, when your third eye is open, your whole body aligns with it. Seth, the third son of Adam, carries the divine lineage of wisdom. Yeshua came not to impose law, but to wake us up, to remind us that the kingdom is within. The Gnosis is the path home. Sophia, the embodiment of the divine wisdom, fell into the material world, but called out to those who could still hear the truth. And so, what if, beloved, what if this life you are living is the illusion before you awaken? What if the world of Dogma was never your home? And what if right now you are standing at the threshold of something ancient, something luminous, something calling you back? Beloved, remember, oh Sethian beings, know where you came from, just so that you may know where you are going. Welcome to Sethian's path, where we remember, where we align, where we awaken. Thank you for sharing this message. Welcome to Sethian's path, where we awaken, Thank you.